On the near FIFA ban, some have interpreted it to mean that FIFA laws are superior to the judgment of perhaps coming from our own superior courts, the Supreme Court of Nigeria. Can an association be superior to a country's constitution?
Parties get into a contract. We're going back to this same arbitration. They have an arbitration clause that says, in the event of a dispute, this matter shall be referred to arbitration. And you have some cases where you have people who are here in Nigeria, the parties are in Nigeria, and they will tell you that the arbitration shall be governed by UK law, the seat of arbitration shall be in London. Like, the Latinese that lawyers are so fond of, using, pacta sunt servanda. Parties are bound by their agreement. So you've agreed that if there's a dispute, Nigerian law will not operate. So you signed it with the parties. So that is, in fact, if you're flowing, a few months ago, the Chief Justice of Nigeria actually made the statement that the courts should be particularly mindful of arbitration clauses because it's giving Nigeria a bad name in the international, commercial arena. That it is in Nigeria where people get into a contract, have an arbitration clause, which is like pretty much standard in international, commerce. Then the Nigerian, or one of the Nigerians, the dispute comes up, it runs to court, defeating the entire purpose. But you signed from the get-go that in the event of a dispute, we have chosen a particular law to apply or a dispute resolution mechanism. So from this way, if you look at it from this point of law of arbitration, you will see that it does not quite look exactly that the law of Nigeria is not, is being made to be totally irrelevant. But having said that, what you find, this is not a jurisprudential class, but I will touch upon it. What you find in this, I've done studies on that, is that in these relations, you see the law oftentimes codify power relations. Whilst it's easy for FIFA to tell Nigeria or Ghana, any other thing, we would do this and you quack, I can tell you, it will be difficult, if not well nigh impossible, for FIFA to start threatening the United States. And we have direct, because they will tell you this is like civil law. But in the case in Ghana, actually there's a criminal dimension where the chairman of the Ghana FA was being, accused of using the president's name to get money and all sort of sundry malfeasance. That is a clearly criminal action. And the Ghanaian government gets involved to deal with the issue. It could well be high-handed or whatever, but that's a criminal matter. This near shave with the FIFA sledgehammer will probably concentrate our minds wonderfully to ensure that the legal framework for running football is made to be fit for purpose or adhere to global best practices. But what we must also know, the stakeholders would also have to know, is that when that happens, the funding that comes from federal government will also have to go. You have to find a way where you have to raise the money. Because in addition to the money that comes from sponsors, is that the federal government funds sports. And who pays the piper would have a say in dictating the tone.
Welcome back. Members of the bar finally decide Paul Usoro emerges president at the Nigerian Bar Association elections after the experiences of some members with verification as well as accreditation issues. The outgoing president of the association, Mr. Abubakar Mahmood, believes it was the fairest exercise held so far and commends the Electoral Committee.
The election is now over. Candidates or victors have emerged. We now have a new president-elect, along with other national officers. I'm proud to say that this election, as difficult in terms of the process and the technical issues were concerned, has been the most transparent ever in the history of the Bar Association.